Hi everyone, this is Henry from How to Become, and welcome to this video called Australian Firefighter 7 Recruitment FAQs, in which I go through the 7 most frequently asked questions about the Australian firefighter recruitment process. Let's get straight into it. So, number 1. How do I apply? Obviously this is a good question to begin with. So applications are all done online through your relevant state government website. However, the window for being able to apply are usually only open for a couple of weeks out of the year. You must follow the set of instructions exactly, uploading all the relevant documents asked of you, which will include a resume as well as ID documents. When the state government websites are taking applications, the instructions for completing this first stage of the process are always provided clearly on the State Department or service websites, so check that out before you apply. Number 2. Are there educational requirements for the role? Normally, candidates do not have to meet any formal educational requirements when looking to become a firefighter in Australia. Recruiters are generally satisfied by a school education up to a Year 10 level. Having said this, candidates will have to carry out a number of written tests during the process, which will include things like literacy and numeracy tests, as well as aptitude tests at an assessment centre, which can include things like reasoning ability and mechanical ability. So in order to pass these, you'll have to revise and practice hard, which obviously will take quite a lot of effort on your part. Number 3, do I need other qualifications? As stated above, there are no educational credentials required. However, there are some citizens' qualifications that you'll need to hold before applying. Firstly, you'll need a formal first aid certificate, usually the Senior First Aid Level 2. You'll also need a driving license. However, this type of license may vary depending on what state you're in. A clean Class C license could be enough, or you might even need an HRB license for heavy vehicles before you apply. This varies state by state, so check out the relevant website again for the information on this. Number 4. Can I apply from overseas? Generally you can, although you have to be a citizen or permanent resident of Australia or New Zealand. And please note that you'll have to attend interviews and tests in the state you're applying to, which if you're applying from overseas or other states, this may incur travel costs on your part. And also you might have to come back to testing centres multiple times on different dates, which are usually non-negotiable. So if you live a good distance away from where you're applying, you'll need to be prepared to travel back and forth. However, travel expenses represent the only costs that you'll have to face during the recruitment process, otherwise it's completely free to apply. Number 5. Are there health requirements? In each state, you'll be subject to a medical assessment as part of the process, so certain health conditions you have may affect your chances, especially if you have issues with vision or hearing or have asthma. However, you will not be automatically disqualified from applying due to a condition you have. The medical assessments are done on a case-by-case basis, so don't count yourself out immediately. They'll be able to tell you once you apply what your chances are. Number 6, how long does the selection process take? A successful application will usually take around 6 months. During this time, you'll face interviews, tests, and mandatory training. However, based on the low pass rates of the process, it will only last around 8 to 10 weeks for most applicants. And if you fail, you'll be free to apply again, but you'll have to do so from scratch. So if you've passed a few sections of the process and then fail, you won't be able to go back to where you got last time. You have to go from the beginning again. This is because fire services don't tend to keep records of their unsuccessful candidates. An upside to this means that having failed before will have no effect on your chances of success in the future applications. They won't look down on you in any way, no matter how times you've applied. This leads us on to the final FAQ. How much competition is there? Competition for firefighting roles in Australia is extremely high. The number of applications received is usually several times the number of places available, which leads to many capable applicants being turned away. Data from many states suggests that many excellent candidates have had to face the process around 5 times before they were successful. So one or more unsuccessful applications shouldn't deter you from applying. That is one of the most consistent things throughout the state's selection processes, that very capable applicants who would make excellent firefighters are turned away every time. Okay, thanks for watching. Please follow the links on screen to other Australian firefighter resources, including our dedicated section of our website, howtobecome.com/Australia/firefighter. Good luck in the process. See you next time.